We continue with our second scenario. Alright, this time around we notice that in this fraction I have a square in the denominator. In other words, there's a repeated linear factor in the denominator of this fraction. Okay, so there is a slight difference between this partial fraction form. So on the left hand side will be equals to a over 2x plus 3 plus b over x minus 1 plus c over x minus 1 squared. Okay, so this differs from our earlier example. Okay, when I now have a repeated factor below. Okay, I have to write it like this. However, having set up this, the remaining steps are essentially the same. So we are going to combine the right hand side to form our common denominator. So we have a x minus 1 squared plus b 2x plus 3 x minus 1 plus c 2x plus 3 x minus, sorry, no more x minus 1, it's just 2x plus 3. Okay, over the common denominator. Now since this is an identity, the numerators are equal, so I know that the numerator on the left hand side is equals to the numerator on the right. And all we have to do now is to find a, b and c. So again, I'm going to use substitution. Okay, firstly I let x equals to 1, so the first term becomes 0, the second term is 0, and I'm only left with the third term. So on the left hand side, 9 minus 4 gives me 5, 5 is equals to c times 5. So this implies c is equals to 1. Okay, I'm going to continue this process by letting x equals to negative 3 over 2. Right. So when I substitute negative 3 over 2, the second term will give me a 0. So that's the third term. So I'm only left with the first term that contains a. So on the left hand side, I have 9 plus 6, which is 15. Right, 9 plus 6 is 15. So let's write 15 is equals to a times negative 3 over 2 minus 1 squared. So I can solve for a, which gives me 12 over 5. So I'm now left with b. So how do I find b? Okay, I can simply let x to be equals to 0. So 9 is equals to, okay, since a I have known, 12 over 5 plus negative 3 times b plus 3 times 1, since c is 1. So from here I can solve for b. b is equals to negative 6 over 5. Okay, so hence I know that the partial fractions are 12 over 5 times 2x plus 3 minus 6 over 5 times x minus 1 plus 1 over x minus 1 squared. And this is how we do partial fractions when we have repeated linear factors.